On the night of March 9, 2022, the two nuclear-armed neighbors in the Indian subcontinent came on the brink of a major confrontation when a supersonic cruise missile of the Indian Air Force was fired and landed in an unpopulated area of Pakistan. 2 years later, the Indian Air Force revealed the cause behind the accidental firing of the missile. A BrahMos missile was fired on March 9th around 7 p.m. from a base near Ambala and landed some 124 kilometers away at Mia Channu in Pakistan's Punjab province. The nuclear-capable land attack missile was not carrying any warhead. The incident does not have a precedent in nuclear armament history. Pakistan claimed it tracked the launch of a supersonic projectile from Sirsa, an Air Force base in North India. But despite the claimed tracking, Pakistan could not engage or intercept the missile. Hello and welcome to News Affairs. Before we proceed, we request our viewers to subscribe this channel and please do not forget to share and like this video. In 2024, the Indian Air Force told the Delhi High Court that the accidental firing of a BrahMos supersonic missile was due to its combat connectors staying connected to the junction box, leading to the BrahMos being misfired. This is the first time that the Indian Air Force has revealed the reason behind the incident. Viewers, please take note of the fact that the Indian Air Force set up a court of inquiry to look into the misfire and found 3 officers of its combat team responsible for various acts of omission and commission leading to the firing of the missile. The officers are challenging the court of inquiry in the Delhi High Court. Yet, the Islamabad-based think tank released a study titled Accidental, Inadvertent or Deliberate Launch, the case of Indian Air Force's launch. BrahMos is a nuclear-capable supersonic cruise missile known for its speed, precision and firepower. The land-based versions with the Indian Air Force has 2 critical components, the combat connectors and the junction box. Combat connectors are interfaces that enable communication between the missile system and its launcher's control system for command inputs, status monitoring and activation signals. The junction box acts as a central hub for electrical and data connections, crucial for the missile's ability to adapt its flight path and targeting in response to commands or new intelligence. These combat connectors are engaged or activated at specific times during the missile's preparation and flight phases, playing a crucial role in ensuring the missile receives initial targeting data, system checks and status updates. Even once launched, these connectors might continue to provide real-time data and receive mid-course corrections. The Islamabad-based think tank further argues that this detailed technical background on BrahMos raises the question of why the combat team was transporting the missile in a live state for a so-called inspection. Logically, the missile should have been transported in an inert state. Missiles are typically transported in a non-operational state, devoid of fuel and secured with safety mechanisms, a status known as inert condition. The CISS study quotes from the petition of the Indian officer who was held responsible for the misfiring that they were transporting a live weapon. The study says that a deliberate missile launch to gauge Pakistan's reaction could dangerously be misinterpreted as Islamabad's restraint and incapability. Such a miscalculation, aiming to test new military technologies and anticipate Pakistan's countermeasures, could have catastrophic outcomes. The author suggests that Pakistan could also follow a Cold War strategy, launch on warning after detecting an incoming missile. This strategy entails a preemptive counterstrike upon confirmation of a strike by ensuring a guaranteed retaliatory capability. We leave it to our viewers to decide the truth, but please share your views in the comments box below. However, our take is that India never messes up first. This seems to be purely accidental. Jai Hind.